Uh, all right, we're live.
If you're a trader looking for a reliable prop firm, you need to get it funded X account. They have the best.
Let's do our analysis first, all right? And then we'll look with the guys. We have news today. We are at 7:15 p.m. We still have 1 hour for news. All right, let's do the analysis for the day. Okay, so monthly, we're coming down, we're creating resistance, right? Let it be red, man, today. We consolidate, we grab, and we're pushing on resistance on weekly. We're coming down to these areas. Consolidation, push up. Today is Friday. Okay. It's not a rush today. So on daily, we can see here, we broke the recent support close below, and there's another support. We are in this range. Okay, technically, if you see, we are in this range. Okay. Came up like it failed to break the support. Now it is now what is the next thing? It will come up to retest, like create a resistance and come down. Okay, even if it has to come down. Well, bullish today. Okay, our bias is bullish. On 4, if you see, and what we are looking here, So what is this? What is this? What's this? म दिमाग कहाँ गइरहेको छ यार? Concentrate here, bro. Went downtrend है डाउनट्रेन्ड भइरहेछ के गर्दा मार्केटले सपोर्ट बनायो हैन रेजिस्टेंस बनायो एउटा सब रेजिस्टेंस बनायो एउटा सपोर्ट बनायो अनि अब यहाँ कन्सोलिडेट भइरहेछ हो है我是今天中午来吃 Yeah, this could be like it might come down, create a bottom wick, and then flip up and close above this. And we can take a trade. आज खासै ट्रेड छैन है खासै ट्रेड देखिरहेको छुइनँ मैले आज बुलिश हैन हाम्रो बाइस बुलिश छ बेयरिश हुनलाई चाहिँ क्लोज हुनुपर्छ यो मुनि यो एरिया मुनि मार्केट है टक्क क्लोज भयो भने चाहिँ we might see some bearish thing not we are bullish we are expecting market to have these areas okay let's see अहिलेसम्म त लाइक केही छैन जस्तो we have news at 7:45 good news ए अब हेरौँ न हैन के भन्दैछ हाम्रो जिग्रीहरुले के भन्दैछ त Steady soon. पप्सी कसले जित्यो
Back to back.
दुई गेम हो र ब्याक टु ब्याक हो
Brute force.
ए अँ त है
लास्ट सर्कल हेरिदिउँ न है मजा आउँछ लास्ट सर्कल OMB Brute force MDS
पछाडिको लागि देख अब नजिकको लेलाई कस्तो हान्छ होला त
लाछिरछि पानीमा
आरसीबीले पनि पोइन्ट ताने यार यो गेममा त धेरै ताने फाइलस गयो लक्ष्य एक्लै छ लिक्विड 11 मा छिरिसक्यो 6 किल हारेर मिलियन 50 पुरायो 52 पुरायो भनौँ यस्तो सर्कलमा त एकचोटि मुझे सोलले खाएको छ नि
एक जना छ
उसको फर्स्ट सेकेन्ड ठ्याक्क त्यो जर्ज पोलको अलि घाँसमा ठ्याक्क
भित्रतिर थियो त्यो
अँ।
पुरानो लाइनअप
के अरे टिडिएस हो कि समथिङ के अरे चाइनिज सिङको नाम उनीहरूलाई पनि हानेको थियो
टिटी
के थियो टिएस टिएस
ए अँ टिएस त जितेको टिएस
ब्रुट फोर्स एउटा माथि रहेछ
हैन त्यही त
दुईटा टिएसको टिम पनि त्यतिखेर थाहा छ
यहाँनिर नेत्र भ्यू पायो यस्तो
मोडहरु मैले माथि हाइड गरेको मेसेजमा के लेखेको छ त्यस्तोहरुलाई सबलाई टाइम आउट देऊ न ल जर्सी खोल्नु पर्यो त्यहाँ केटाहरुले हान्न सकेको छैन यहाँ हामीले जर्सी लाएर के हुन्छ यार केटा हो लौडा जस्तो यिनीहरूलाई सिधै हाइड हान्थ्यो सिधै लाइभ गरी हाइड हान्थ्यो कहिले नआउँदा नि हुन्छ उता हान्न सक्दैन हामीले यहाँ जर्सी लाएर चाहिँ के हुन्छ
जर्सी लगाएको बेला त सेकेन्डै भएको हो त्यतिखेर कहाँ थियो त्यो मान्छे
अघि पनि खोइ सेकेन्ड भयो त एङ्गलमा त्योभन्दा अगाडि पनि भयो त
त्यो मान्छे कहाँ छ भनेर सोध्नु न
खै के हो फ्रस्ट्रेसन मैले त पुग्छ नि टेन्सन हामीलाई पनि छ नि ब्रदर के गर्नु कि जर्सी दिएन लाउन पाइएन पैसाले किन्न सकिएन भनेर डाहा गरेको लगाएको थियो डाहा नगरौँ है सिधै आइरहन्छ हजुर त्यो हिटर होइन हौ हिटर होस् कि कुलर होस् मतलब भन्छ कि त्यही पनि हुने कुरा गरौँ न नहुने कुरा किन गर्नु हान्छ केटा हो टेन्सन नलिउँ न
डुम
फोरेन्सले दुईजनाले किन हान्छ भने चाहिँ अनएक्सपेक्टेड हुन्छ है केटा हो तर के अनएक्सपेक्टेड भने यो मुजीहरूको त जहिले भइरहने छ बजेट पनि नै रहेछ दुईजनासँग बजेट हालेको
4MB सक्यो
ब्यारन एपेक्स 0 पेलो बिएफले अर्को नेडा हान्दा गइहाल्यो नि नेटको छिल्काले जान्छ सबैसँग यही छ भन्दा गयो बिचारा कस्तो स्यालका है
सक्यो 4MB
मेरो साथीलाई मार्छ भनेर म उता गइदिएँ यार है
My first date made me profitable. Money glitch. Mission. Sora. Chilo. This guy is cool, man. Alibaba FX. Oh, this is photo, not live. So let's watch this guy.
In today's video, we're going to be talking about something extremely important that I don't think a lot of people understand how important it is to actually build a successful future for yourself as a trader and as an individual. And that topic that we're going to be talking about today is how you can actually program yourself. What does it mean to program yourself? Why should you program yourself? And specifically for trading, what is the best way to program yourself?
No, I don't want to that. हुन्छ के अरे कपिराइट खाइन्छ अहिले यस If you don't see any stream, try refresh. Views for Alright, let me explain my strategy, okay, in free time. Okay, let me tell you about liquidity. Okay, so what is liquidity? Liquidity, like there are many definition of liquidity, but in terms of my knowledge, liquidity is nothing but just the stop loss. Right, stop loss that are there that are piled up in a certain zone. Okay, so if the market is just like consolidating here and there, then what is the best area the liquidity the stop loss would be piling up here and here, right? So in order to market to go down or up, okay, to before finding its real market direction, what the market has to do is clear that liquidity, close inside the range, and continue its direction. Okay, that's liquidity. That should be in your mind, that every time market has to clear the liquidity, like in a downtrend also. Okay, downtrend also, their market has to retrace like this and clear some entries, liquidities, okay, grab orders and come down. Okay, that is the definition of liquidity in my term. And other thing is what are my setups? Okay, let's talk about that. So let's say if you are in a downtrend, okay, you're in downtrend, when the market comes straight up to these areas, it has to come straight, okay, not like creating like if it comes like this to point, then that's not a sell. Okay, if it comes straight up like this, then I expect market to like this. Okay, my stop loss will be a little bigger according to the structure, but I manage my trade very early, very quickly. So yeah, expect market to at least come to these some point at these areas. Okay, if we be real in that this is the original take profit, but sometimes market just do this and goes like this. Okay, so but what I'm expecting is to create a structure, and even if it has to go up, it has to do like this. Okay, else it will just come here, do this, and continue down. That is my best. Like, it has 99% win rate, this trade have. Okay, and another is a liquidity grab. That is, so market in a downtrend comes up, grab the liquidity above here, and again we break its low. Then I am entering at the break of this low and expecting some further push down. Okay, but it has to be in a downtrend. And another is just like we are in downtrend and market close below in like 1 hour, 4 hour, close below this previous support. Then on next candle goes straight up without creating a bottom wick, then I'm entering a weak entry. Else it comes up to these areas, okay, and again flips, then I'm taking sales. That's because this stop wick is descend, the liquidity is grabbed, I guess, and flips. Then with the directional bias, I'm gonna take a sell there. That's it for my setup. That's the setup that I use. The most trustworthy and like high percentage win rate is that range fill. Oh fuck.
Do this buy before the sell, so this would then be your demand zone over here. So keep an eye on this over here. That would be a nice area to look for shorts as well, just purely order flow. So keep an eye out for that zone. But yeah, you could look for longs until there, but now that we're trading near the premium, longs are getting very risky because the overall swing structure is still bearish, right? Let's see.
I don't know how to trade like this. Like took a buy and keep my stops there and my profit here.
GPNZD,
Yeah, I
shorts,
wouldn't-
gold, no need to spam, guys.
I don't know how to trade like that. Why just quant trading?
Why I chose proprietary trading as my plan to retire early. So I was working at Lockheed Martin as a ballistic missile defense engineer, and I was making like 60 grand a year. This was around 2008, so keep in mind that that's probably like 100 grand now. Still, that's not that great, considering the complexity of the work that I'm doing. One of my best friends from college, probably the smartest guy I know, he was at Jump Trading when they had maybe 50 employees. They're kind of a household name now, but at the time they were just this weird shop that was called Jump Trading. Like, it sounded goofy, like who would want to work there? And we stayed in touch, obviously, a couple years after college to keep up on each other's careers and whatnot. And he got $1 million bonus when he was like 24 or something. Like, no exaggeration. Like, with a bachelor's degree as a futures trader. He was trading crude oil futures.
We have a closure of 1 hour. Nothing. There's nothing. We have now 30 minutes left for news.
I didn't mean to like intrude or anything. My name's Adam. Nice to meet you.
I just gotta keep going.
Okay. Alright, yeah, my bad. No worries. Take care. No, it's like that. Okay. Alright. Your plan. Okay. Alright, yeah, no worries. Thank you. Here's how I drive days.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. छ्याउ लागो कडा हो यो मुझे आगे नहीं जाते छिक्ने सो सुन्दीप भनेको त 90% win rate यो त उ हैन बब ए हैन के बोल्दै थियो Instagram
Shake. यार कोई मेरे लिए YouTube इंट्रो बना सकता है मतलब कोई एक एक्चुअल YouTube इंट्रो मेरे लिए मैं बनाता हूँ बना भाई और डिस्कॉर्ड पे डाल अभी क्या डिस्कॉर्ड देख इंट्रो तो जो सबसे बड़ा यूट्यूबर है real life adamantium. This is an exact copy of my left collarbone printed in a bone-like material. And this is that exact same collarbone but coated in 1,000 microns of nanovate alloy. Real life adamantium. And this is our world's largest Thor hammer, weighing 4,444 pounds. And this tiny thin coating of a super alloy is so strong we can pick this up. Where will it shoot if it breaks? At me, alright. Found really. What did I get in? Ready to full है. अब क्या? Cool drink. Cool drink तो खत्म हो गया. इतना बड़ा bottle पूरा पी लिया. अब actually marshmallow. Remember you asked me do you ever get burnt on this thing? Explore for this one.
अल्छी लाग्छ यार मार्केटमा मोबाइल भएन भने सो के पर्खिरहेको त हामी न्युजै पर्खिरहेको क्या आफ्नो न्युज पछि मात्रै ट्रेड छ आज छैन नत्र त्योभन्दा अगाडि त अहिले बडो मिक बनाएन नि के भयो मेरो के हुन्छ यार नेट नचलेको त होइन नि के हुन्छ यार के हो मेन्टेनेन्स हो या नताने 19 भनेपछि कति बज्यो होला सिटीमा के ट्रेडिङ आवरमा मेन्टेनेन्स राखिदिन्छ यार तर होइन त सिडनीमा त अहिले बिहानको 12 बजिरहेछ यार म्याच 12 बज्यो अनि त्यसपछि 16 नोभेम्बर सिडनीमा युएसमा 14 15 युएसमा 15 नोभेम्बर बिहान बजी सिडनी हामीभन्दा अगाडि रहेछ 16 नोभेम्बर 15 to 16th 15th 19 15th 19 भनेको 5 बजेदेखि 11 बजेसम्म during maintenance period and experience intermediate or downtime lasting 30 minutes it is advisable to manage all the position beforehand over the potential confidence. Please note that everyone will be automatically reinstated upon the conclusion of the maintenance process. Should you have any queries सिडनीको टाइम अहिले त अनि सिडनीमा त भर्खर 12 बजिरहेछ यार 11:16 को 12 11 एक बज्छ Cute. म त बुझ्नै सकिनँ त यार यो ठ्यालाई भन्नु पर्यो ब्लुबेरीलाई ए भएछ बौल आउँछ हेर्न अब ग्याप ग्याप हेर्न ग्याप ट्रेडिङ हुन्छ या छ त नेत्र पुस ग्याप भइदिरहेछ ल न्युज इज कमिङ आउट गाइस यहाँ कति डिफरेन्स छ यो ठिक छ कलेस हो गया रे कलेस Well, let's focus on our news. पुलिस जो है म चाहिँ
what I see the ranges as right now. They're pretty massive. This is over 200 pips just in this top range alone. Another 150 down here. Adjust your risk.
200 pips range, yeah.
Trading these ranges. The only thing I will do different than I did for yesterday's news trade, whatever push we get today, whatever push we get right now in about 7 minutes, about 6.5 minutes here for news, I will wait for that push to break us out of our range. The only thing I'll do different. Alright, so we get a small push up or down, but remain within the range. I'm not gonna trade. I'm gonna wait for it to push out the range. But it's gonna be the smaller time frame range. So we're gonna establish our 1 minute range here, and we're gonna wait till we push out of it.
This is the only guy like that trades like me. Okay, retail sales. What does retail sales represent? Okay, retail sales means how much the people are buying the goods. Okay, how much the sales are being how much people are consuming.
Yeah, I'm gonna be careful within this area between
Okay.
these two white lines. Outside the white line, be pretty active.
Probably this will be also moderate.
Was this in sales for a fat minute yesterday and didn't see Powell speaking smash TP for 50 pips? Don't know how honest that is. It wasn't really news, he was just speaking. I feel like every time he walks out, he just turns around to his wife and he's like, honey, you want to see some wild shit? Open up a brokerage account and just watch. Does your brokerage look okay? Yeah, why? What's wrong with yours? It's gonna get interesting here in 3 minutes. Stupidity.
बिस्तारै आउँछु ल 3 मिनेट बाँकी रहेछ
People at the Zoom door. Come in. Very interesting how this is playing here too. Right, look at these mirrors. Work this one backwards. Right here. Tap this area. Tap this area after coming up from here. Right, went up. And then to this area. That's what we just did. To this area and then right here. So if we're gonna come down, we should be able to tap somewhere over here. And then do this. Okay. So I would probably look for a push up to 58 or up to 2588. 25.
1 minute left
To retest lows, right? It's creating a range. So it created a low here, created a resistance, should fill a range. 500 pips worth of range or whatever. Lot of range.
बाई लिनलाई रेन्ज छ है ओके यो पोइन्टतिर आयो भने बाई लिँदा हुने रहेछ यो पोइन्टतिर आयो भने
1 hour looks nasty for flips. Yeah, well, you're gonna get a 30 bullish closure, respecting resistance, kind of. You know, two time frames telling you different stories.
Boom. हामी पहिलेदेखि दामी
Bottom wick to push up.
Okay, flipping up.
Taking a buy right here. Took a buy on the rebreak of the high. Alright, so I'm in a position here as we broke the high on the I got a bit slipped off the flip.
I'm like
25.7128.
buys is not bad, eh? Really bad, you.
570.
Tong tong flip भयो tong 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 tong. हामी पहिलेदेखि दामी मिलाइरहला फेरि त्यस्तै भयो
Alrighty then. How did the news drop? I took a bullish flip here as we've created a bottom wick, as yesterday we did that. And we drove straight up. Stops here. For now, just these two positions. Oh, just this one entry. And if we, I would want to say, if we start breaking down below this candle,
alright
I'll wait
taking
for a 5 closure.
buys
Actually, hold on. If the
this
numbers
points
came out
okay
good numbers, it came out negative. So if we break this low, I'll close and I'll probably enter sells.
this guy is really crazy
If we break this current low, current candle low that we're on, looks like we're coming down there. Yep, low is broken here. I'm gonna take a sell going the other way with the numbers that we have.
taking a buy here okay taking a buy here I'm not expecting much eh
So got in a sell here. Everything came out bearish. All the numbers came out bearish. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna close full right here.
not expecting much
Yeah, all numbers came out green, which means we're coming down. I just closed full on 4 positions as we came down.
हामी पहिलेदेखि दामी अलिक लामी हुनु खोज्ने Rang, 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 rang. Na, na, na. Daमी हुनु खोज्ने हामी दामी हेरौँ न होइन
As this 5 closes, I'll count up the pips for you.
हाडे हाडे छ त्यो पनि
Pull back a little here. Pull back. The 5 close. We got a minute, chat. I'm taking another sell right here, right where we are. It pulled back to these previous wicks, so I just entered there on that pullback. Took another sell there. I'm going to look for a 5 here. If we pull back in 50 seconds, I'll look for a 5 entry as well. My current entry right now is 62.6. And we'll get a total pip count for you. All the numbers in our direction, all the numbers here came out. Well, except the first one. But everything else came out.
Oh fuck man
I'm going to expect this to come down.
हेर प्रफिटमा गराएको छु म चाहिँ क्लोज हुन्छ कस्तो उ गर्नुपर्छ होला यार
Gonna take another sell right here at 64.79.
के अरे Yeah, what it is.
5 creating a top wick. Gonna take another sell right here.
Still trade गर्छ
65.3, which was a second entry or a third entry. Overall second pineapple.
It's no one was
3.
Jeez, there are no leglets, no leglets.
Expecting a flip of the 5, gonna drive down.
यो फ्लिप भयो भने चाहिँ मैले दिन्छु ट्रेड दिन्छु म ए बाइ दिन्छु फ्लिप हुनु पर्दैन
Oh, the 5 flip.
के अस्ति कस्तै म्याच होला
And gonna have a sell right here at
हान्दिने हो
66.3.
त्यहाँ एउटा थियो होइन लिएँ मैले त्यहाँ होइन पोजिसन there could be another thing huh
Close full right here. Leave one position open, and I'm gonna close that full right there too. Okay, boom. Everything's closed here. Congratulations.
मेरो नजरबाट निस्के तर काम गर्दैन
That was too many positions for a news trade. I'm gonna count this, all of this. We're gonna count all these pips up, positive, negative, and we're gonna count this as one news position. That was too many fucking entries, too many pips, but I think we came out on top. What is it? You tell me after all of that I lost 1 pip? Is there something? There's something gotta be missing. Oh, because the initial, and the first 2 trades was a minus 50. I was like, wait a minute, hold on this trade. Wait, hold on. Are we missing some? We gotta be missing something from the.
Alright, alright.
25, 21, 12, 10, 7. Oh, minus 1350. Yes, you're right.
Come garden fit.
Okay, yeah.
I'm so fucking sick that the body knows in fact.
I didn't do all of the math yet, but yeah.
We're looking for buys. That's good. That's a good drop, man. That's a good drop, actually. The liquidity is kind of cleared now. If it close above there, then we have a range. If it close above here, then we have a range going to these areas we have now. Shoot!
It didn't move again. We're expecting a drive. We got our 5 flip. It didn't move.
We got something, man.
Yo, not a single news folder ended up driving through this week. We had 3
The news beers also on there.
not a single one of them drove through.
Good for
Didn't
USD.
take the first trade. Yesterday, the first trade would have worked out. For 60
Previous
pips.
0.8
It
थियो
tapped the
तर
support
अहिले
here,
0.4
really quickly
retail
at the
sales
first
भनेपछि
thing, and then broke. Right, and then broke the lows. But once it re-breaks the low of that candle, I can't be in there.
core retail sales
After
month
it
to
made that
month core भनेको चाहिँ volatile निकालेर हो क्या ए एक्सक्लुडिङ अटोमोबाइल्स चाहिँ अटोमोबाइल एक्सक्लुड गरेर चाहिँ रहेछ core retail भनेको
I'm just gonna count all of this as one break-even news trade. Your first trade yesterday was minus 280 pips. Yes, I finished.
I'm
the
so
day
fucking
off
sick.
minus like 100 pips.
तेरो body knows in fact अब मजा आएगा ना bro
First
अब
position
मजा
was
आएगा
valid.
bro
No, first position was a buy on the rebreak of the highs here. and it didn't drive. It came down, no bottom, no top wick, came straight down. The previous candle here, right, had no bottom wick, and boom, came up, flipped, and then rebroke the lows.
So structure costs.
Oh yeah,
Chung, chung,
I'm like,
chung, 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 chung.
it is a long-term game.
Shung, 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 shung.
Not a single news position this week drove through. Yeah, if these drive through, right? You want to fill these ranges.
Yeah, if it like breaks these all highs,
160, 180 pips on the break of the lows here,
then for sure
if it drives through, it's whatever we have plus, you know.
it's buys, but it has to like break. But it has to break these highs, okay?
Because we see the market rejecting, creating
right now we don't have anything in anything to take.
We just started pushing off that first rebreak of the lows. Right, I'm not closing it out. I'm not even closing out my initial position or the pineapple after we created a 5 top wick. 5 created top wick, flip, didn't go anywhere. Back up in range.
To be honest, it's a long-term game. News trades are OP, overpowered. What the fuck means OP? First position was valid.
My spread is
Hold the line.
My spread gets up to 20 when
Tops. Your first trade weeks yesterday was minus 280 pips.
Where's the volume?
No more news for me. Losses on news. I don't like news trade. Lot of drawdown, driving and trading news.
Price action to price action.
Crazy. Because of news, don't drive, don't get into accident if you lose the money. Because of news trade, need a lot of drawdown because of news there. You have to be careful, man. Trading news.
I'm trying to figure out what support works.
Driving and trading news.
Run to the 15, but sometimes it'll run to the 4-hour.
Damn, wanna meet Wix in real life and smoke with him some shit. What I never used to smoke and never tried. Wanna be high. Where is the advantage point for 5-minute play? The flip or partial wick fill. The advantage point was in 5 minutes. It was it was the flip, of course. 33 pips. If it has closed below this, then it would possibly it would have wick fill. Okay, but it closed here now, so it's not.
Spread's jumping now a little bit. I think volume's coming in. My spread's at 3.5, 4, 2. You don't think those paper trades will amount to anything consistent?
Oh, how come you taking lots of trade recently? Chasing your losses subconsciously? I guess, admit it or not.
Paying attention to the opportunity.
Like,
You're gonna figure out how to
I don't think really that's the case. He used stack position and like
we'd get closures outside the range.
when he was in
start paying attention to them. How can we utilize them?
when he was not in loss also.
The next candle
That
comes
time.
back. All right.
Where the advantage point of the 500 gotta wait for but yeah,
right? Market's driving against us.
that could be also the case, chasing the losses.
And then over time you figure out
How come you taking lots of trade recently, chasing a loss? Yes, 3 times. Which broker you have? With this spreads, I use blueberry markets. I don't think them paper trades will amount to anything consistently.
Next year, we will be taking them.
KK Wix doesn't share his broker, but his charts is on that.
I mean, it's been 15 minutes, and we're in the same range.
Volume was smoke. The holy J now ready to run. Like day before yesterday, it's coming back to the buy position. Damn thing. What about the 15-minute?
So all the trades combined.
Yeah, from 73 to 64.
Combined was 1 pip, minus 1 pip. So BE.
के हो गया अहिले त भोलिमै छैन मार्केट होइन म्याच के हो यो न्युज अरे मुनि गयो
it's
माथि गयो
no,
मुनि गयो सक्यो कन्सोलिडेट भइरहेछ
no, we closed that 1 pip.
के हो यस्तो
For all three
भोल्युम
trades. Jay, do you have a, you counted by trade? How did you do it? Or you counted by complete total? If you count them by trade, I can mark them off by trade. Okay. I got you. Yeah, we'll just mark, it's alright, we'll just mark this off as one news trade and BE.
खून चूस ले तुम मेरा खून चूस ले ब्लडी मोंडे तुम मेरा खून चूस ले
When did I lose? The very first thing off the news when we came down, made a bottom wick and flipped right here. I took a
wang
buy.
wang 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 wang
On a bullish flip, it didn't really drive. It created the stop wick really quickly. Where did it go? 15 pips and then right back down.
यहाँ अरे 1 मिनटमा भनिदिन्छु के हुन्छ भनेर के भयो 1 मिनटमा कन्सोलिडेट भइरहेछ है यो यहाँ ट्याप गर्छ र इभेन्चुअली आएर ट्याप गर्छ अरे है 1 मिनटमा 1 मिनट त्यस्तो छ 5 मिनट कस्तो 5 मिनट यस्तो छ 15 मिनटमा यस्तो छ 30 मिनटमा यस्तो छ त्यहाँ आउँछ कि आउँदैन आउँछ आउँछ कन्सोलिडेट भइरहेछ क्या अहिले रङ 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 भइरहेछ यहाँबाट यो पोइन्टमा आएर के गर्छ भनेर हो नि हुन्छ यहाँ माथि गएर भित्र क्लोज गरेर फेरि यहाँ आउँदा
We got 12 minutes here left for the 4-hour candle. We're waiting on the 4-hour, and ideally it
4-hour
closes
gets on
outside
4-hour
of where it is
bullish.
right now, because there's no direction here. We saw a little bit of volume, but we never saw closure outside the range, so no volume confirmed, right? We saw volume come in for news, but no confirmation of volume, right? No closure outside the range. For our purposes, no confirmation of volume. Indication, no confirmation. Doji ass candle. Yeah, we're waiting. I want this, to push, whether up or down. We need this to push out the range that we are in right now. If the news pushes, you are heavily in profit there. Can't tell them what to do. All 3 news trades you booked as losses. Well, no, yesterday was losses. Today we got to break even out of it by managing it the same way.
Okay, if it close above the zone, that means it's gonna continue up. Okay, that shows it's gonna continue up. Now it's in a trend. On trend, yeah, we don't see like. Thanks. 4-hour is like
how single news trade has pushed this week. They all came back. We took the rebreak of highs, rebreak of lows, and they've come back on both.
Let's see how this 4-hour closes. Okay, if you have to look on this, how this new news candle played out is, it was opened here, right? Whatever, it came down, went up, it came down.
I was just looking for a bearish closure.
Went up, came a little down.
Right? If the 5 closed
went
up
up, came down.
closing the initial position, but the 5 closed below.
This is the structure of the
on this wick, expecting it to flip right as soon as we got to this support.
news candle.
And then it tapped it and came.
Yeah, we're expecting a little dip. Okay, we still have 10 minutes for news candle. I'm like 4 hours to close.
Display not working there. I think we had mixed numbers every day this week, right? We tend to do a lot better when either of all folders are in one direction. Either all red or all green. Or if we have one folder, we do a lot better when there's one red folder, right? When there's multiple red folders, but at different times, because it's bearish on a heavily, on a red folder, and you only have one set of numbers, nothing that can go the other way, right? Nothing that can whipsaw you, then it becomes easier. I skipped the news trade. I'm waiting for the price action entry based on your initial analysis. Oh, we're going to get to that. But the news was here, and I've been playing the news all year. I'm not going to take off of news because I took 2 losses. Sometimes my broker is not allowing me to take positions. Maybe you're over risk. Go to the journal, take a position, and go in your journal tab. That'll tell you what's going on. Why? Maybe it's latency issues. Maybe it'll open up once the broker has a little more liquidity, which shouldn't happen. Could be a margin issue, 2 big positions. So yeah, the journal will tell you that. You're either over risking, or there's a latency issue, or maybe you're taking a sell limit, right, below the price and it's canceling it. Maybe you're setting up the wrong entry. No, it's because sometimes people open big lots on small accounts. We're not necessarily talking about you, bro, but sometimes people open big lots on small accounts and that shit don't work. It's a good one. Who are these people? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. These people. Slava Ukraine. Героям слава. I don't know. Let's look to the left. Let's see what we got in terms of ranges, right?
Yes.
It's gonna be a little tough. I think the 4 hour. What's the 4 hour looking like? It might close bullish here, right? Weak bullish or doji? Yeah. We're gonna need to see. There's 4 minutes left in this 4 hour. We're gonna need to see this push either up or down. We're gonna need to break out from 57 to 76. This little 200 pip range. Like it's tough. 1530 closing bearish, bottom wick, closing at resistance, bottom wick to fill. The hourly is doing the same thing. Bounced off resistance. 4 hours gonna close bullish. It'll be interesting to see. I think if we can get a bottom wick coming down off the rip, if price can come down to 57, which is about 100 pips, right? Right. From here to here is 100 pips. That's fucking wild. If we come down with no top wick, there's a chance we might look for buys. Right? But it would have to show up after we fill this hourly wick. So if the first thing we do is not create a top wick but come straight down, right? If market opens up here in 3 minutes, or if the 4 hour opens up, next hourly opens up here in 3 minutes, does this, we're gonna have buy stops on the flip. But it's gonna have to come down and fill this previous hourly wick. If it does that off the rip, we'll look for buys on a bullish flip to fill the 4 hour wick up after bouncing off the support. If we just start heading up or down heavy and closing outside these ranges, we will look to play that next range. This is clean right here. This is clean to the left, right? If we look left here, this will clean. This is clean. To here, right down to support. Market doesn't really pause here. Doesn't really pause here. On the small time frame, it might, right? You might see some play, but overall, I think we've got pretty solid range above or below. Background music, here you go.
घर से भाग के आए हो, है ना? सबको पता चल। सब ब्रदर ने बताया होगा कि हमें मजबूरन भागना पड़ा। हाँ, बराबर है। तुम्हारी कहानी नहीं सुननी है। हाँ?
हमारे पड़ोस में पशु है, बिल्कुल आपके जैसा ही दिखता है।
कौवा होगा।
और उसका नाम ब्लैक।
अरे ये लोग पढ़ना। आइए आगे।
All right.
All right, like it's closing.
This is nice. It's really not bad if this came down more.
Let's go back.
Still in this range.
Like strawberries. I love it. Cool. Does it taste like it smells? But if I
Yeah, you want it below this area. If we're gonna look for sells, you'd want it below 65.
How are you, babe?
Oh, we just closed.
Another?
Didn't get there. The hourly, the 4 hour, I think closed bullish. Yeah.
Putih how are you? Bagus dulu, Kak. Pwede ba naman ang butong?
Crazy
Once
bitch.
we break the previous hourly wick, if we don't, okay, well, there's that idea. I was gonna say if we don't have a top wick, we'll set a buy stop here.
So basically के हुँदैछ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ साट्दै गयो साट्दै यो हो हेरै
So
हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब यो र यो हो
figure out what it wants to do up or down.
मेन चाहिँ है मेन च्याउ 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 यो हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ sorry.
Yeah, no, my first introduction to trading wasn't much better.
होइन यस्तो चट्ट हेर्न
People used to tell me, "Oh, you're trading 50-cent lots."
चट्ट हेर्दाखेरि के देखिन्छ सर्ट झऱ्यो सर्ट एउटा रेजिस्टेन्स बनायो सपोर्ट्स अलरेडी यो छ नि त
0.5 is a 50-cent lot.
ल्यास्ट कम हियर न होइन अब
And then I tried it on
स्पेयर्स भनिन्छ
fucking 20,000. Split second. Gone.
सपोर्ट बनाएर
I don't remember if I clicked buy or sell. Because what happened next smacked me in the face, and I remembered it forever.
You cannot take trade based on like intuition. Hey. Yeah, trade opportunity त्यो break even मा close भयो अनि सोले माथि जाँदैछ ढाड दुख्यो यार केही पनि छैन आज ट्रेडमा के भएको छु
I didn't know nothing about trading Bitcoin and lot sizes and all that. This is back 2019, 2018. Yeah. I was like, all right, why the fuck I need G or EU or some shit like that? And just Bitcoin over here. This shit moves. And this shit really moved. Trading takes you to the darkest places? Yeah, lucky for me, I always bring a light bulb. Just imagining how mad your wife was mad at you. Oh. She didn't know. And it's not because I was hiding it from her. It was just because she didn't care what I'm doing over here for trading. I met this guy who said he buys and sells from the same stop at the same time. If he's got a pawn shop at a bus stop, I get it. Other than that, no. Great wick entry. Nah. Like, no, that's not where I look for buys. But we'll see. Who's winning, Jake or Mike? I don't know. It's about your stamina at some point, right? And I just think Jake can withstand a little flurry from Mike. It's tough for a 60-year-old man. Like, I think it's in the legs. I think Tyson, maybe he doesn't have the power he had, but he's still got power, right? He'll knock Paul out. My only concern is legs. I don't know about, like, whenever I see Tyson walk, I feel like I don't know, man. I don't know if it's so hard to tell. Tyson can finish him round 1. I think that's like the only way it has to go, round 1 or 2. I think if it goes longer, I mean, like Jake is half his age. Like there's in no universe would that ever be like, if there wasn't like this kind of money on the line, they're not fighting. This would never be sanctioned by anyone anywhere. Or it's just not a good idea for a 60-year-old to fight a 30-year-old. But you do get that old man strength, right? That old man strength, that's real. Like, you get stronger as you get older. Even if you're not, like, if you work out less, you still get that old man strength. I just don't want Tyson to, like, fracture a hip or something. Other than that, I'm Team Tyson today. I'm rooting for Iron Mike. Yeah, I don't think anyone's really rooting for Paul. I think the entire world is rooting for Mike Tyson. I hope Tyson whoops his ass. I just hope it's a good fight. I'd like Tyson to win. I just want to see that. Yeah, NY open in 23 minutes.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I think Johnny Bones
Maya
is taking that one too. Like, Steve has no slouch, but I think John Jones got it. The 4 hour coming up. But we don't have a bottom wick. That ain't really a bottom wick. We need some closures outside the range. I see it coming up, but while we're under this resistance, we can reject and come down any moment and break the lows here. I'm about to fight Goldfish. The question, I think the real question is, are you guys more interested in the UFC fight or in the boxing?
I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. It just kidding, we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will.
Yeah, I'm usually more interested in the UFC. But this week, yeah. UFC is cuddling. Oh. I'm guessing you're the little spoon. Yeah, bare knuckles. Wow. I'm good. I'm good. The stock went viral. They're like, they're cool. I don't know why he slapped him like that. I think Paul stepped on his foot. Tyson was wearing socks, and you can see when Paul ran up, he stepped on his foot.
Because I really want to set you up
with
with my
his
grandma.
sneakers. And
You guys
Tyson's
are
like, oh
so
shit,
cute
bro, get
together.
off my foot. So I think that's what really ticked him off, right? Like, you can be really cool with somebody, but like, yo, but one action could really piss you off. Like, I'd be sitting there with my newborn daughter like years ago when she was just, you know, she was on my arms, and she would turn around and she'd be like, pop, and smack the shit out of me. And she was like, I don't know, 3-4 months old. And I was like, yo, you about to be on the other end of this fucking got me tight. So, but that was my daughter, and that's an older man. Imagine that, like, he probably stepped on like his fucking, on his bunion or something, right? On his pinky toe. Tyson was like, yo, that hurt. Just natural reaction. Smacked him. It was all for show? Yeah, I think that's a possibility also. But I did see him step on his foot. Wick entry sells? No. No. If we start coming up here and breaking the highs, no. I'm waiting for a closure outside the range right now. Yeah, if you knocked him out with that slap, that fight getting canceled. You can't knock somebody out at the press conference.
Pa pa pa.
Yeah, it was pretty smart. You seen Tyson on Grant Cardone's interview? Yeah. He was saying, yo, guess what? He won. Like, he beat all of you guys. You guys are all talking about him. This is exactly what Jake wanted. He won because he's got the entire world talking about him right now.
Everybody in the comments saying maybe not try it, bro. Maybe try without it. See if it can be good. Come on.
NYC over here in 14 minutes, 13 minutes. Gone up and down 100 pips, but we're in the same spot. Yeah, gang, drop some likes, up to the channel. Gotta remind you. I always forget, so I gotta remind you.
Get 100% buy of one category.
This guy is also like using phone. No, nothing in the market, man. Game खेलूँ actually. You in a call on but.
How long have I been muted? What's the last thing you guys heard? Fuck. Damn, Damn, so I just went over like 8 questions and nobody heard nothing. Nobody knows nothing. Damn. All right, well, let's actually fuck that. We'll start it. Well, let's do it again. Where's these questions? Yeah, I don't know if Don's still trading regularly. My last conversation with him had nothing to do about trading. Hope Mirapon gets out of this range. It's possible. NYC opens soon. Only 90 likes. That's highway robbery. Yes, it is. Drop some likes, chat. Right? Drop some likes. Can you drop a broker? No. Wix, what's the key lesson you can give someone new at this game? There's so many lessons. I don't know if we're talking mindset or if we're talking strictly trading lessons, right? If you want trading lessons, I'd say great rule of thumb is wait for all your time frames to align. You'll have a much easier time determining where price is going. Also, mindset, get ready to lose, but also, yeah, get ready to lose, get ready to be humbled, and drop your risk, right? Don't pay a lot for education. If you know probability is not there for you to be profitable, right? You have to learn how to be profitable, which means you have to take on quite a few losses, right? Which means, losing losing money, which means you want to lose as least as possible, right? Or pay as least as possible for these lessons. So drop your risk, go 0.01. No shame in learning how to crawl before you ball, all right? So learn how to crawl first. No shame in that, right? You're taking the correct way, the proper route. Okay. But you need to practice. I felt like I needed to have skin in the game, so for me, demo accounts wasn't doing it. I wasn't attached to them, right? But I'm attached to money here. So once I have real skin in the game, then shit just gets real. You know what I mean? You know what though? I've seen some people do really well. Like people have been sending me prop firm results based off my trades, and you know, I wasn't a big believer in prop firms, but I've seen quite a few people hit me up. Well, they just send me results. Hey, I passed this, I passed that, and it's like, that's wild. What we're doing, you're getting all these, like, it's dope. It's pretty dope. It's really cool. You know, when I was trading, I had no idea that there was even such a thing as funded accounts. Like, I was at over 200 grand in my account until I even found out that funded accounts exist, prop firms exist. I didn't even know that whole side, or that side of the industry even existed until like 2022, 23, like beginning of last year, I think. These past 5 years, I've 20x'd my money. That's when we trading. I passed my fund to trading with you and Don. Yeah, and like I've been seeing people get consistent results. I've seen people, 3 months of payouts, 4 months. I'm like, yo, I never see this anywhere on IG, and it's just I just don't think people like actual traders, they don't really post much. Right? They get their money. And we go about their day. Your money this year? No, it took me 5-6 years to 20x my money. Do it at our own pace. Different. It's different. On average, I want to say somewhere around 10% on average. I've had 40% months this year. I've had a break-even month. We might, I don't know, depending how this month ends up. I'm trying to really lock in for the rest of the year, right? I really want to, run away with December and holiday trading. I think I really want to get locked in when everyone's going to be off, when all the Forex gurus are telling you that they're taking a winter vacation break. We will be trading here. Right. But yeah, we've had like Q2 every month was massive, right? Q3 was way slower. Right? In June, I had 3 3 days in a row where I took losses, right? I had a three trade losing streak to start off June. Made that back. July was pretty good. Gene, what's up, brother? Haven't seen you in a little while. But all of that is irrelevant, right? You guys are all asking, I get it, you're all asking the same question because you want to be able to compare yourself, where you are at this stage in your trading versus where I was at that time, you know, in my trading. And it's, you know how they say comparison is the thief of joy? Not always, but, right? Because sometimes you're doing better and you're like, ha! I feel great now, but it's just irrelevant. It does you no good, right? It's not the thief of joy. It's the thief of time. You're wasting time comparing yourself to someone else when it's irrelevant when it comes to your journey. Good feeling doesn't do good for you. Exactly. It's really not a good emotion to experience. Behind the scenes of my thought process and what I'm looking for and why I'm looking for it, and I explain to you why I'm thinking a certain way, right? You don't have to have the same perspective. We could agree to disagree, right? I just do what I do, and it's your job to help yourself here, right? You take bits and pieces of what I do. You don't have to take any part of what I do. You could emulate what I do to the T. That's on you. It's up to you, right? I leave that option for you. I don't tell you what to do here. I just explain what I'm doing and why. All right, NYC open here. That was an ugly 30 candle. There's just no top wick, no bottom wick. Not really a heavy push outside the range. Just brought us back to resistance. Kind of respected this support. So we held support as the final thing that's happened here. Maybe we'll come up finally to those 88, 90 areas that we were talking about, with the clean range to the left, right? If we look left here, it's all bearish. The same way we came down here is how we should fill this range. But we need an indication that we have enough volume to start driving. How does that happen? That happens with a closure outside the range, which is our initial indication that there's volume. Take what's needed, leave the rest unused. Devious, but use few. I know people that are using trend lines and fibs and EMA crossovers, and on top of that, they're using our candle knowledge and closures and wicks and no wicks and all of that, right? So they're taking bits and pieces, making it their own, and adding it as a confluence on top of their own strategy, right? And that's fine. That's cool. As long as it's valuable to you, as long as you got some value out of what was discussed here and you're able to apply it, great. It's really not what you know, it's the application of that said knowledge, right? It's one of the few industries where it's not about how much you know. You can be a fucking wizard in terms of book knowledge here, but it's the application of that knowledge that's really going to make a difference in your life. If you figure out how to apply what you know to your advantage, right? Because most people will just waste what they know. They waste the knowledge. They know it, but they don't know how to utilize it. Where do I put it in play? Where do I plug these variables into an equation? What's the equation in general, right? Yeah, use whatever you need to use. Whatever you have at your disposal that can help you be profitable, use it. It's your job when you go to a casino to figure out where your edge is, where the weaknesses are, where the weak dealers are, right? Where you can have any kind of possible advantage, right? It's up to you to figure all of that out and apply it. Maybe you don't need a weak dealer. Maybe you just really, maybe you know how to count cards. Maybe you, right? I don't know. Maybe you're just a really good blackjack player. It just depends. It's up to you to figure out where the weakness is and where you can exploit it. Yeah, some roulette dealers, they have the same fucking strength on their spin, right? You figure out how they spin and where it lands, the range where it lands, you can really, you know, raise your chances of winning. Just like here, there's no guarantee. It's just about, you know, finding the edge where the probability is heavily and overwhelmingly on your side. That's how individual it is. Yeah, very individualized activity, right? It gets boring doing it alone, right? You want some vibes, right? You want to be able to discuss things, bounce ideas back and forth. But at the end of the day, it's not a team sport. Try Russian milk only? What? What does that even mean? Nah, I want that shit from Chernobyl. Literal fucking 3-finger discount. Motherfuckers be born with like 3 fingers, 3 toes and shit. We need to figure out a new name for Papa T. We're gonna call him Donald. Shh, Chernobyl's Ukraine. Bro. When Chernobyl happened, it was all of Eastern Europe. How about that? the winds, the location, bro, this shit was not contained. That fucker spread through all of Europe. I knew a motherfucking elementary school that had 6 fingers. No, I literally had a kid in my 5th grade class that had, we called him 3-Finger Richie. He had 3 fingers on both hands, and he had 3 toes. That's how he was born. That's where they were from. They were from that. So probably, right, radiation. Parents, got exposed to radiation. That's what happened. Lara out here, like, what about 3 legs? Did he have 3 legs too? 3 fingers. But I got 3 legs, dog. What's your plan long term? Go to my IG, and I think my last story, it's called Success. That's the goal. Also knew this fool that didn't have a belly button, which I didn't think was possible, but sure as shit, he didn't have a belly button. I don't even know how you check that. How you even know he doesn't have a belly button? Gotta have something. What do you mean? How was he? You gotta be in the womb and you're connected. Oh, was he removed by a plastic surgeon? I don't know, man. I was just a kid. Fucker was delivered by a stork. Who the fuck knows? We're stuck in a range, but if we're gonna go according to what's happened here before, I think we need to come up. We need to come up to 89, because that's how price came up, and as we're coming down right now, we need to come down off of 89 here. If we're gonna look for that mirror to the left, right? These areas. We'll be looking for a tap of this area to come down, as we described this earlier. It would be interesting if we could get like a bullish push and a closure with no top wick. That would be interesting. We can have a candle do this, right? Because then once we do that on the hourly, I'm gonna have a sell limit off this area. If the next hourly, if the first thing it does is start coming up, we will look for sells right off this area. If there's no top wick, an extra confirmation, right? As soon as we tap that area, sells, looking to come back down. It'll fall in line with this area and with the fact that we don't have a top wick right here. Right, so you would expect the top wick and the price to come down back in range. If we can get something like that, that would be lovely. You got a papers? No, I'm out of filters. I appreciate the question, but I'm out of filters here. Does everybody understand what we're waiting for? And why we're waiting? Chat. So, got some fun stuff coming for you. Right. We also have a sponsor for the stream as of next week. And the good thing about them is everything from what I've seen is pretty good. Yeah, but we're gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff, chat. So we're gonna be doing a lot of raffles and giveaways here in the coming weeks, right? For some accounts. We're also going to be running a trading competition, very similar to what TTE had on with his crowd.
Fuck, my mic was muted. I'm sorry. I think what I'm thinking is there's no trade today.
Multiple different communities. So hold on a second. I think we're gonna run a competition in December. It should be a lot of fun, where people from our community, people from TTE's community, and people from Austin Silver's community, we're all gonna have one competition. We're all gonna enter one competition, and to see which community does the best, there's gonna be prizes, really good prizes. I think it's a dope idea, and it should be a lot of fun to see which community has the best traders. So I really want you guys to represent. I'm gonna have details for you starting next week. You placed top 10 during the TTE versus ASFX. Well, this time it's gonna be Wix 9 versus TTE versus ASFX.
Okay.
We have top 1 coming on board, right, as our official funding company sponsor, and I'm kind of excited because I met the guys, and I met their team, and they're very solid. They're all about paying you out, and we're gonna have a lot of extra perks just because you're part of this community, right? I think that was the big key to see how stable the company is, and with all the funding companies going down and not paying out and people losing their funding, I can comfortably stand here and say that winners will get paid out, and I'm very confident in it, and I'm willing to put my name behind it. And if there's any issues with them, you have a direct point of contact through me for any issue to be resolved. We've never promoted anyone, but we are gonna have top 1 as our official only the only funding company recommended here. Right? There's a solid team behind them. There's why did this pop up? So yeah, there's a solid team behind them. The reason they're in business is because there was a lot of empty room in the funding space where companies just aren't paying out. And I think if you want to be comfortable and confident that you're going to get paid out, I think that's the way to go. The competition should be a lot of fun. We'll do a lot of raffles coming up in the next month. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think the competition is going to be really, really dope to see which community really has the best traders. And I think the prizes will be really dope as well. How to take part? I'll have more info for you next week. I'm just hyped for the competition, honestly. But in the meantime, before the competition starts, I think next week we'll give away some funded accounts. Right? I think next week we'll do some giveaways so people can get used to the platform, people can get used to seeing them on here, and we'll go from there. But it should be a lot of fun, and I think you can trade on that platform with a lot more confidence, knowing that you have a direct point of contact, and that we've never worked with anyone because of how sketchy everyone always was in terms of in terms of the companies that have reached out to me before, to work with us. And I've had a lot of offers. We've always declined offers. We've always denied offers. But it wasn't because they're not paying. It was because just the team behind it, or what they've done, or the way their system or platform runs just wasn't up to par with what I thought you guys deserve. But I think here we should see no issues. They're really interested in having you guys on board and having you guys be part of the competition, and making sure everyone gets paid out, everyone is solid. So just a little sneak peek at what's coming in the next few weeks, next few months. The prop firm is top one trader.
34, 1 hour is gonna close in 20 minutes.
There will be a banner on here soon. Congrats, it wasn't really more for me. It was more for you guys, because you can ask them the first thing I asked them was what's the benefits for my community, right? What will you guys get? So that's where we started off, and then we went into other perks that we can eventually down the line introduce to you guys. But yeah, they're the owners, they're not private people, they're pretty public, they're very reachable, they're solid individuals in their backgrounds, right? Their backgrounds are very solid, so I have no doubt that people will get paid out, and their rules are pretty good as well too, right? With over 90% profit splits possible. So should be fun. A lot more info is on the way, right? I'll have more info for you next week, but I think we'll give away some funded accounts next week just to get the ball rolling, get things started, have some fun with it. thing I'm excited for, honestly, is the competition. I'm really excited for the competition. Yeah, we'll do some raffles here on stream. We'll do some giveaways. How much you're getting sponsored? So I have a budget on how much I can give away every month, right? And I can't tell you that budget yet, but I'm gonna have a certain budget in terms of giveaways and funded accounts, what I'm allowed to give away and raffle off. So we'll go that way. But in general, I just can't wait for the competition to start. I know like 2 or 3 people that are, I think, that are going to be on that on the leaderboard. You guys better represent. Do you agree with the rules of this prop firm? The rules of this prop firm are the same as on every other prop firm. The same as FTMO, saying just faster payouts, cheaper accounts. Yeah. If you reach payout stage and you're asked for your payout within the hour, they take about an hour to get you a payout, which is very dope. Very dope.
That's totally fake.
Payouts within the hour? Yes. But you obviously you can't just request a payout every hour. No, you have to reach the payout stage, right? There's rules like you can get a payout like once every 2 weeks or once a month, depending on what level you've reached. Are you up today pips wise? No, we're break even today. But that's where we'll be headed. That's the direction we're gonna go in the future. Obviously, you don't have to go get funded accounts. I'm still trading my live account. But with the rules and the team behind it, and the competitions and the giveaways, it should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun, and it should be pretty reliable. I'd rather trade my personal live account, but as I've said, I've had a lot of people hit me up that they're killing prop firms with our strategy. I've had a lot of people send me results and passing challenges, getting payouts. It's like, really, you guys are all doing this on streams? That's a fucking W. But overall, yeah, I believe live is the way to go. Especially if you're learning, right? Less rules, less parameters, less of a box you have to be in, right? The key is to think outside that box, but there's nothing wrong with it. Right? Like I said before, whatever you're using to get paid, hey, I don't care if you're using fibs, trend lines, or naked charts, right? As long as you're getting paid, as long as you're able to make money off of it. Problem is the leverage. Well, don't over risk. Don't over leverage. Yo, you know what I need? I need a filter, and I can't find one. still within this range. Bro, use your shirt. Fucking look like the Hulk. Use your shirt. This is my Naughty Nautica shirt. I'm not using this. I've had this shit since 6th grade. Use your shirt. Chat, what's the oldest shirt in your arsenal? In your wardrobe? What's the oldest shirt that you still wear? Not that just laying there, but the oldest, like a t-shirt or a hoodie, whatever. What's the oldest one that you wear? Seven years, 30. Years old, 4 years from high school. I got a shirt from 8th grade that, you know, when I went to 8th grade, you had to wear baggy shit. Like growing up in Brooklyn in the 90s, like everyone was wearing baggy ass shit, right? So I got a shirt that was so baggy on me. It was so big that right now I put it on and it's still a little big on me. I was like, how the fuck did I wear this in 8th grade? I thought I was the shit too. Right, so that's going back 25 years, 25, 26 years. It's crazy to me. How's that shit looking today? It's fine, but it has a hole in the armpit right here. It's got a hole right in the armpit. Got my old soccer jerseys from the 90s. Yo, I still have all of my basketball jerseys from the AAU teams, the traveling teams, high school. I have all, no, I don't have the high school. They took that back. I got all my old shit. You have a choice.
Range is very dangerous. Range is very dangerous.
Mass Trader, Trade Locker, and the C Trader. I think C Trader is superior to MT5, but then it's just I just don't have enough experience with C Trader. I had C Trader for a very little while with an old broker, but it was really nice. I really liked C Trader. Yes, 1 hour closed. Still under this little resistance. C Trader is the best you got. MT5 has just been around for so long that everything you would need, right? Anything you would need to do, any action, it's kind of been optimized for you guys, right? C Trader 2 is all these platforms are getting there, right? TradeLock, they're all growing. Eventually, over time, they're going to get better and better and add features and become friendly, right? The interface is getting better and better. So it just takes time. MT5 has just been around so long that it's, they've had a lot of time to make it better. Steven with the Rodman, sheesh. The black one too, with the red stripes. That's a gangster jersey. Those are dope jerseys. We've been suffering for an hour and a half. We've been in this range for an hour and a half with no confirmation of direction. In case you have to buy trading membership, you can trade, which is like $5 a month. No breakout in sight. We gotta wait for it to happen. I mean, the longer it ranges, the heavier the push will be. I think it's coming. You guys do this too? If you run out of filters, you just use like the paper from the actual raw. Like this is what I do. Like if I run out of filter, I'll just use the actual raw paper packaging. Do that all the time. Yeah. Have used worse. You've smoked Bible paper. I know you. Better go say a prayer. Got to literally word. Holy J. Dear Forex baby Jesus, please watch over us as we try to break out this fucking range. And please don't hold the fact that I smoked from Bible paper against me. My diet was good. I didn't eat no pork. Yeah, you know it's bad, right? If you got to bring up your diet as something good that you've done. Very, very boring. Yes. It's confirmed. Looks 9. Tyson slapped Paul because he stepped on his toe. Where is that confirmed? You eat salad? Hell yeah, I eat salad. I eat that shit with fucking grandma's mustard. that and borscht. Be that and borscht. Damn, dog. It's like 30-something years, 30, 32. Pickle herring? Nah, you know what it's called in English? They be having herring under fur coat. Herring under fur coat. You ever try to give that shit to an American who's used to like pizza and hot dogs? Bro. Like, what the fuck is this nasty shit? What the fuck is a herring? Ask a regular American what a herring is. Think that, what the fuck you talking, like a herring aid? Chat. The Russians got this thing. It's meat jello. They make meat jello. Right? And you give that shit to an American that's never experienced meat jello, and they look at it and they try it. The Russians here know what the fuck I'm talking about. The Ukrainians, all you know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I gave this shit to my high school friends. Like, my grandma would make it when I was little. And I gave it to my friends from high school and be like, yo, dog, I'm never coming over your house again. That's disgusting. Yeah, that's right. Bro, we can't be friends. You need to change your grandma or we can't be friends. Like, that's how it used to be. I was in my socks that he had on shoes. He stepped on my toe because he's a fucking asshole. Tyson told the New York Post Michael Kaplan moments after the incident. I don't think it happened by accident, but now I think it may have happened on purpose. I was in a lot of pain. I had to reciprocate. Yeah, you see, like, he stepped on his fucking pinky toe with his fucking big ass boot. It's like pate. No, it's not like pate. It's jello. It's gelatin. It's real. Literally, it's jello. It's just meat flavored with pieces of meat in it. It's the only way to really explain it. See, like, picture jello, except it's like gray and clear, and inside it is just chunks of meat. Mike just gave his weakness away. Yeah, don't be stepping on his feet. He'll bite your fucking ear off. Yeah, Dennis, I'm waiting for this shit to move out. We have that shit in Romania. I'm sure you do. Yeah, Romania, Yugoslavia, all of that.
After learning Japanese.
All of that Eastern Europe, all of that side of Eastern Europe, the Soviet bloc, Poland, yeah, all of,
They
don't know what the fuck meat jello is. Went to Amsterdam ever, bro? Yeah. And you know what they eat it with? You know what they put on top of the jello? They put horseradish. They get really spicy horseradish, and they put that shit all over the meat jello. Uzbekistan, yeah, all of that. Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, fuck all the stands. All the stands. Everybody knows. You liked Amsterdam? You smoked some big ones there? It was alright. Wasn't great, but it was alright. I've been there a couple of times. Went to the red light district. Seen a tourist get beat up by like 4 chicks for filming in there. It was wild. Some dude started filming, and these 2 girls, they stand behind glass doors. But apparently you can't film even on the street. You can't take pictures in the whole like neighborhood. And that's how I found out, because we was walking through and some dude just like tourist, you know, fucking. So a couple of girls came out with their fucking heels and just beat the fuck out of him. And they weren't just 2 of them. As soon as those 2 ran out, it's like all the girls from all the doors just ran out to help them and shit. That's what I remember. Imagine you started recording him. No, I seen him start getting beat up and he turned his camera. And I was like, shot that and just walked the fuck out.
Fuck.
This needs to push through already? Yeah, this needs to do something. Standing in one spot the whole session. Poland, we also have Jello kind meat. Yeah, well, you're right next to the Soviet Union. Well, the old Soviet Union, or you were part of it. I don't know. Geographically, it's really close. It all rubs off on each other, right? Slovakia, Slovenia, Estonia, all the stands, Ukraine, Russia, Moldova, all that shit. That is cool now that weed is legal in most states. Well, we failed in Florida about 5%. We needed to get 60% of the vote for Amendment 3, and we got 55.
Okay, so as a guys. Okay, so no get my ass. Okay, so no.
Cannabis in Florida.
Okay, so the news on the
Yeah, we got medical, but we were on the ballot during the election. Amendment 3 was on the ballot to pass recreational, and it did not pass.
Okay, so our month, our week.
Would B15 close above enough for you? It would have to be a strong push, a heavy push up. Almost to the next resistance, to like 81.
Our week went China's guess.
If we can push up, not close up there, but I'd want to see a push up to there and a pullback, right? I don't want to close, we can close above as long as we have a nice top hook. Did you invent a medical issue to smoke? You want to know the story? I went to my boy, he's an oncologist, and I was like, yo, I need a medical card. He's like, perfect. You got PTSD. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you have PTSD. I was like, from what? I never went to work. He's like, from your marriage, from your wife. You have PTSD. I'm diagnosing you right now. I was like, all right. He's like, go apply for your card. You'll have it in 3 weeks. And that's how the shit went.
Baby, आज क्या खाओगे? Chicken biryani.
Anxiety, insomnia? No, I got PTSD for marital issues or something like that.
Ah, I screwed up and gave us steamed broccoli.
Branding wise, it's been really good. Options in the building, yo. Options, bro. You weren't the only one, dude.
Yeah, like everyone is waiting today.
Every married man qualifies, basically. I think so. Dispo's got mad deals. You never see no street plug with deals. Oh yeah, and you can be collecting points, bro. Did you hear about this? Yo, XAU on the STDPA. What I like about dispensaries is just the quality control, right? You call your guy down the block, and he'll bring you bud, and you ask for a better bud, and he'll bring you better bud. But if you want that specific strain every single time, something specific, and you know it's that strain, and ain't nothing. Yeah, that's when it's cool. I like it when there's some quality control involved. Ooh, is there people at the Zoom door? LaShawn, my bad. What's up, brother? I saw you in here earlier. I didn't realize you were on the other end of this. I realized you were on the other side of the door. Here today, you guys better be locked the fuck in for market open on Sunday. Yo, Signal channel, he's got to be ready on Sunday when we do the private session. When we do that on Sunday 8 p.m., you've got to be locked in. If we open up with any kind of gap up or top wick, we'll be looking for sells off the weekly open to come down to fill the wick down. Explain? What do you mean explain? I am explaining. I'm just explaining. Look at the weekly. Look at this wick it's leaving. Look at this massive push. Next week is going to create a wick. And this wick here, it doesn't look that big in the, on the weekly scale. But it is 350 pips on the weekly, right? You make that top wick, you're coming down for a flip next week regardless. Your next week's going to have a bottom wick. So we know that. Can we use that as our advantage point and take trades before we get there? Let me flip the tape here. Khalifa Mints from TrueLeave. Yo, I don't know. I got so many points in TrueLeave. I think I get like free weed for the next year and a half. The issues with dispensaries in Florida is that your monthly allotment, or every 35 days, you can max out your flour at like 2.5 ounces, right? And 2.5 ounces is like a week and a half or 2 weeks for me, right? So every month I gotta call my guy and be like, look, I need you to complete where they shorted me. Yeah, they limit you here for. They don't limit you for anything except flour. Flour has a limit. Think you can get up to 4 ounces? No, only up to 2.5. I've heard people getting up to 4 with like some special shit that their doctor had to pull. Yeah, if your doctor approves, but I gotta find out. I gotta ask my boy. Even 4 ounces is definitely less. You know, I'll be done with 4 ounces before 35 days for sure. 100%. There's everything's limited. Edibles, wax. No, okay, they're limited, but that limit is stupid high. Like you're not gonna max out your edibles, wax, and pens in one trip, but I max out the flour in just one trip. All right, can we finally see a heavy push down? Give it to me. All right, so we've just pushed almost 100 pips in this candle, in this 15 candle. Oh, 70 pips. This is good. This is good. It's volumizing. Need this 5 to close here, which is happening here in 30 seconds. Depending on the top wick. And the hourly is going to close. I'm sorry, the 30 is going to close here in 5 minutes after that. Lock in, gang. We might have positions here. Let's see if we can tap.
Fuck.
What's the area here? Right here, 2570, or not. No 2570 means we will wait on a 30 closure here in 4 minutes. We've created a bottom wick first, filled the previous range or the previous wick, which is a range right here. We pretty much filled it, right? Because the range heads down here.
No thread guys. Costo यही close भरा था इसमें 98 खाई दे यार.
And then we'll have positions. Give me a second. I gotta go over to the bathroom. Be right back.
क्या हो इसमें? Match me.
minutes here. 2 minutes. Let's just see what happens. Hey, WRZK, welcome to the clubhouse. S&W.
के हो यार कहाँबाट आ गया
How come you're not concerned with the 1 hour still bullish? Closed bullish, but we'll see. We'll see. In order for this 30 to drive up for the next 30, it's going to need a bottom wick. Yeah, 30 seconds here. This is the area I'm looking for a top wick to. You know what? There we go, just closed. 2571 roughly, 2570.
तेरी खाना फेरि nothing
Nice flip here. 30. I need a steeper top wick. If it comes down, I'll look for it off the hourly. It's already coming down. What did it give you? Oh, it gave you 4 pips. Should push. Ideally though. Yeah. There goes. This is just kind of middle of nowhere for me. Yeah, these wicks over here, but that's on the 5. There's just, I guess you could say this level over here to the left. Did I miss that? Yeah, there was a level here to the left. Why didn't I see this? Well, there goes that. We're going to wait on the hourly here, or in the next 15. Yeah, 70.3. I didn't see this. I didn't see this level here. We would have looked for this first. I think we would have had positions there. I didn't see it. Nobody say nothing. Yeah, I was looking off the 5 for this area. I didn't recognize that level there. Yeah, that would have been a nice 18 pip push here to fill the range. So now that you have this bottom wick, right? Now the market can do whatever. The hourly can flip bullish, right? But we're gonna have to wait and see this through.
China as a no trade, no fucking trade today.
Yeah, I didn't see this. If you guys recognize that, that's a really good eye. So what's the idea behind the trade? The trade would have been right here off this top wick, right off that level. That's what it should have been. That's it. Trade's gone. That idea's played out already. It filled the wick. That's it. Next.
ऊ राको अङ्कलहरू कसको स्कुल हो त
Got a 5 closing here in a minute. Which is interesting because if we get this heavy push right now, watch as it starts pushing, as we tap these wicks right here, right? As the price will push back, we can have a sell.
मलाई गएर भोलि छिटै आउने भनेर
To that previous wick. Well, I think it tapped the wick here, right here, this wick.
लिएर आएको थियौ भोलि लिएर आउनु
All right, gang. We're gonna take a sell right here.
मेरो हुँदैन
Just took a sell. It pushed a little bit as I took it, but that came to 20.
कस्तो नै चौध
66.75. Let me mark that up. Here. Looking to fill the rest of the range down.
ल कसरी मरे मै थाहा छैन के साँच्चै रिसाकी हौ र तिमी के रिसाको जस्तो गरे के
Ooh, tap support. Chat, close right here. Just close my position.
Okay.
Tap the support, came back up. We're going to wait for this closure right now on the 5 and look for a top wick. All right, taking a sell right here off the top wick on the 5. I just wanted to make sure the 5 gives a top wick first before it does anything. All right, I just took a sell off the 5 at 2566.89. All right, I closed right as before the 5 closed at break even just to make sure that we get a top wick on the next 5. And we just filled that wick to the left, so I'm gonna go break even on my positions, chat. Everything that I have right now is break even. There's no more risk on the table. I'm up about 9 pips here. Oh, I'm gonna close partials of my position, stops to BE. And I'm gonna see if this can push through now. No more risk on the table, just waiting for this to push. If we can push, great. If not, I'll wait on the hourly closure. This is a strong support here.
यो त ट्याप गर्नुपर्छ यो माथि जाने छ भने नि
Like you look to the left, we've had a hard time breaking through here. That's why I'm break even here. And there we go. B just hit.
के साँच्चै रिसाकी हौ र तिमी के रिसाको जस्तो गरे के भयो आज ट्रेड नलिजानु भने कस्तो मुर्दार
Yeah, you have to manage risk. Once this is filled and you're bumping into a heavy support, you can't
Drawdown
lose the
खानुलाई
table.
बस्या छ
If it's gonna fill that wick or a rejection to the other side, well, I'm not willing to take the risk of it being a rejection to the other side. That's why I go break even once the range is filled. Yeah, I'm
टपिक
going
बनाएर
for a
फ्लिप
long
गर ल
15
ल ल
closure
ल
here.
दामी टपिक
I'm
बनाइस
looking at 5 closure as long as it's a heavy push.
बेन्च
Right? I want to take top wick entries after a range has been left.
अब यो फ्लिप गर भन्दा निकै झर्छ नि यार यो कहाँ 10 पिप्स मात्रै हुन्छ
Very tight stops. No, stops were a break even. Were a break even. And if they weren't, now you have a 30 coming back up. Possible flip. If it doesn't flip and the hourly continues down, great, we'll have more. I saw a total between the two positions just now, 20-something pips. But I didn't close it. I was hoping, well, I was looking for a breakdown, complete breakdown to the bottom of the range. The hourly looks like a nice bearish candle, but you can't, on the hourly, it's very hard here to take a top wick entry if it doesn't break these lows here. Because you would be taking a top wick entry price driving up after bouncing off a support. So even though it looks like a top wick, you're still bouncing off support here. So I'd rather it drive down here below these areas. So this way when I'm taking a top wick entry, it's below that support and there's a chance it turns into a resistance. You would close if you had the daily open level. Well, yesterday the daily open level, it blasted past it. Blasted past it by 50 pips and then came right back. Yeah, yesterday when we flipped bullish on the daily, right here, that was the daily level there. We had a top wick here, and it broke that top wick for like 50 pips and then came back down. Yeah, see the daily candle here? We had the top wick up to like here, 25.77 area, 76. Yeah, sure, maybe it did in the PM. No, it did this shit right after our stream, like late afternoon or early afternoon. Okay, breaking back down. This is good. $15 closing here in 3 minutes. Jeez, what a lovely entry this would have been. 25.70. Yeah, okay, sure, but during the stream it tried to flip several times and rejected. Yes, you're not wrong. It did. It did. Daily flip, daily reflip. Yeah, we can only test the high so many times before it breaks the high. That's why, yeah, eventually you're.
That's it for man. That's it for today. I took some shitty trade and went to drawdown, right? And yeah, but we got it. There was no trade day today. It was fucking consolidation. Alright guys, this much for today. We had 2 position, 2 or 3 position. We all ended up in break-even. And this much for today. We had a winning week. Let's hope it continues. It's been like half of the month. We have 2 weeks remaining. Let's hope we cover our losses in 2024 and start afresh in 2025. And that's 2025 will be my year. Yeah,